Greetings, kings, queens, knights, nobles of all kind. My name is Blue Raven, and welcome back to Raven's Adventures here in Minecraft. In the last episode, we went and got the elytra and the dragon head, as you can see. I think I put it a little too far up. I don't know. It's kind of hard to see. I might move it somewhere else. Maybe make it animated. But we are going to enchant our elytra. I don't think I said that right. I'm first going to... I think all the lapis is up there. I'm first going to see if I can enchant it on the enchanting table, since I don't have an unbreaking book, although I guess I could... We'll see how much it costs. We can bring a book real quick to see if I can get unbreaking on it. I don't think that's going to work, but we'll see. Because the only thing you can get on an elytra is unbreaking and mending, which is what I want to get, because obviously I don't want it to run out. So yeah, so I have a mending book, as you just saw me pick up, but we need to get unbreaking as well. So we're going to head over here to the enchanting tower, which I love. It still looks great, and it works just as intended still. Hello. Yep, here's some... We actually have 2 Unbreaking 1 books. Okay, no... Nothing there. So if I just did this... Okay, you can't actually enchant the elytra. Okay. That doesn't make too much sense, but... Yeah. Let's see. I would need 2 more Unbreaking 1 books. Okay. Is it not? Like, why is it not? Why is it not? Does that not work anymore? Okay. This is fine. We'll just take these and put Unbreaking 2 on it for now. I don't think it's that big of a deal. I don't have any other way to get Unbreaking 3. Although, actually that might be a lie. I think my villagers have Unbreaking 3. We can go check them real quick, because I cannot remember right offhand. I think I would have gotten an Unbreaking 1. I think I got an efficiency and a breaking and a mending 1. So let's check that real quick, although it doesn't hurt to bring these books over here. Yeah, okay. Alright, actually, and as much as I would love to still take the, also that's like our only lapis, which is crazy. As much as I have enjoyed taking the boats, I think it is a perfect time to use the elytra. I should be able to use it in the offhand too. There we go. Look at this. Oh yeah, we can look at this now. Oh wow. This place looks great from the air. Look at that. Oh, this is going to help so much for like building and everything. Getting like things figured out in my head. Okay. Alright, we're good on durability. It is using it decently fast. It is crazy how much like this would run out if you didn't have this stuff on there. Okay, actually, well, let's just check real quick to see if it's even worth it. Do I have Unbreaking 3? I do. Okay. I need to go back and get my emeralds because I forgot. But yes, this makes it really cool to see. And from nighttime here, it's going to look really nice. We get to see how it looks from above. It looks really nice. It looks like a settlement that you would come up upon on your travels. I mean, there's still a lot of work to be done. I admit I get a little, kind of, I don't know what's the word. You know, I just get kind of in a rut sometimes. I've explained that before. Where I just kind of don't know what to build or whatever. But actually, Speaking of that, though, we are going to actually do some building because I wanted to. Excuse me. I wanted to look at something. Can't remember if I needed a book or not. There's the new shelf blocks. I want to play around with them. Because I might be able to make kind of like a little wall type area, which I think would look really nice in the dairy, because it's kind of just out in the open and it looks weird. So, excuse me. Okay, that's going to get very annoying. There we go. Unbreaking. Very nice. What else did you have? Channeling. Name tag. Okay. You were the cartographer. Mending in. Infinity and... Yeah, I got some good villagers, man. Alright. Very nice. We still have plenty enough to go and get and use the anvil here. And I even have a we can get to the spider farm, but I even have a phantom membrane that I can use to repair it real quick, just to get it all back up to snuff. Where art? There you go. Okay, let's get you. Boom, 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 boom. Very nice. All right. Good. We'll keep that right there. All right. Very nice. So yes, the dairy over here. If we go over here, I know it's just Minecraft, of course, but if you look at it, in reality, right, you have all this open space, but then you kind of just have your living area, and you want that closed in, right? So I'm thinking about right here, putting the new shelf blocks. If that doesn't work, I don't know how good it's going to look with the door. If it doesn't look good, we can use trapdoors, but I want to see how the shelf blocks work. In order to get shelf blocks, we're going to need stripped logs, which we have 14 here. I don't know if oak would look the best. I've been using oak and spruce, so I think I do have a good bit of spruce actually. We can use both. I mean, we can see how they look, if it even works out. Is it? Oh, okay. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we'll just do like that, just to get a good number of them to test out. I still think for stuff like this, we're going to keep with the trapdoors because that's just what I had on hand at the time, because the shelves did not exist. So that's fine. Do we have any doors on hand? We have spruce doors. Alright, so we have, let's get some oak real quick. We can make some oak doors. Alright. Well, let's get on over there. Oh. Hello. Let's get rid of them real quick. Do not want them messing with us. I like how I attacked one and they all, like, they didn't care at all, but as soon as I attacked one of them, they were like, oh wow. Alright. I'm so glad it's not that I have any villagers anyway, but I really like this new, like, ominous bottle, like the option. It's really nice. Alright, anyway, we're getting distracted. My bad. So, this is kind of what I'm thinking. And how would a door look there? How would a door look here? Ooh, that could work. That could definitely work. Not like that though. Ooh, this is very nice. Ooh, this is... Ooh, now that is very nice. That's going to make this very cozy. Okay. And then from the outside it looks... Yeah, okay. Nice. And we can actually, instead of using item frames, which I'm not, lagging right now, but because there's an item frame there, it is kind of, it's an entity. We can use, the shelf blocks here. Let's see how this would look real quick. We can use the shelf blocks and have yeah. It might look good if I had more buckets of milk. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still working on this design, trying to figure out if it was, well, I guess it would have made it too much to see there. On Bedrock, you can dye the water in a cauldron, and I would have like a cauldron of like white water to like symbolize milk. You know, it would be really cool actually. Okay, let's finish this real quick. I have an idea for something. I'm gonna need more copper, I think, but that's fine. I do think it'll look nice though. Actually, I might have enough of what I have. I only have like 7 copper. Do I have a crafting table in here? No, I do not. Do I have one in here? No. Okay, I guess whoever lives here has no use for crafting tables. That is a past me mistake. I need to have crafting tables everywhere. Just like Stampy. Alright. There we go. And if we get back over here, we can, and they honestly kind of match the, which makes sense, the stripped log back, which again makes sense, seeing as that's what they're made from. And the great thing is, we can keep these right here, and it's fine. And that looks really nice. Okay, so I'm trying to think. Would this look nice? I don't know. It's definitely bigger in the item frame. But it does kind of give you, like, that you have multiple options, you know? Yeah, I think having, like, that there is nice. And we just need more. Like, so we can have 2 more there and more milk buckets. Okay, yeah, I can do that. That's not too hard. We can get that real quick. But then it looks so nice. It's closed in now. You walk in here and it looks great. I like that. That looks really nice. I love this block. The shelf block is a great block. Alright, so let's make some more milk buckets real quick. I don't know anything else. I'm glad that worked out. I don't know of anything else that like any other buildings that would need that. So let's see, we'll need 2 more for that side, 2 more for that side. So that'd be 4. Do we have any glass bottles? We have 2 here. And we should have some in our glass chest. Speaking of chests, I still have this idea though. Let me smelt this up. I want to maybe utilize the Copper Golem. I don't know. There's a lot of chests, so he might get kind of confused. But I'm thinking about maybe like replacing this chest right here on each side, having 2 of them. Maybe that could be cool. I don't know. We'll have to see. All right. Okay. Actually, we just put the whole stack in there if you do it like that. So let's grab our let's go put these in real quick. My inventory is getting a little more cluttered than I meant it to. Just like that. Very nice. And then we can go get our milk. And it looks like we have like a more plethora display. Thank you very much. I think this looks a lot better. So you'll be out. So when you're in the shop, it'll be closed off from the rest of the house. And you know, the customers can come by, pick up the milk, and pay for it. Yeah, just like that. Very nice. Okay. So that kind of completes this, except for I have to get some more blue wool for that. I may have some of that. Okay, yeah. We need to get some pathways. Also, I think I don't know what my thoughts were, but looking back at it now, I just think that's fine. Cause like realistically, you would just need 1, cause it would swing this way. Same for that one. And this one you would need like bigger ones, cause it's a longer one. You would need 1 more actually, but that's fine. So yeah, that looks a lot better, in my opinion. Alright. So yeah, just kind of miscellaneous stuff this episode. Going through and just, because it's been a while since I've played, so just going through and kind of, which I want to do anyway, as the game updates, I want to kind of update some of the stuff. Not everything, because like, obviously you built with what you had at the time, and you know, if I want to redo everything, then that would take a long time, especially whenever I get to actually building more. What am I doing? I'm losing my head. I was smelting copper because I wanted to make a lightning rod. This is going to be really cool in my opinion. If I get a here we go. If I get a pot, they all call it decorated pots? Okay. This one's definitely not decorated, but anyway, if I get this and I place it in here, we can place it, we'll place it right here. Do like this, do like this, do like that, and then you have a butter churn, which I think is really cool, because I mean, this is a dairy like shop, and even though it's generally just selling milk, there's no butter in the game, or else I would put it there. They can churn butter, which is pretty good for the cooking, and I imagine a dairy would have that. So yeah, that's a cool little detail. I need to work on a pathway. I want to get some mud blocks. I need to make like a mud machine. I think mud would do would work really well in this path. We have like the hard mud, but that's a bit harder to make. But yeah, I'm thinking about also moving this as well and making a well and like right here. But I want this path to kind of be a bit more straight. It's why I like being able to see the place from above. But that's fine. Alright. I don't have enough copper. I can make a copper... Actually, I can't even make a copper chest. I would need 8 for that. So yeah, that sucks. Alright, let's put the iron away. And this is again why I would like to have a copper chest. I can just throw all this stuff in there. We can keep that. Yeah, I can't remember if I have copper in the mine over here, because I don't know if when I made this world if copper existed. I don't believe it did. So I imagine... Oh, okay. Oh, there is copper. Good. Okay. Do I have... I don't have fortune on here. That's fine. Copper gives you plenty enough anyway. I don't know why I haven't mined any of the copper. I guess because it wasn't too useful. 32 is honestly enough. But we'll get more. Just in case. Alright, that should be good. I can come back for the rest of that. I swear, you go on any mining trip nowadays and you have an inventory full of copper and maybe like 5 pieces of iron, but at least copper is more usable. You can make copper armor, copper tools, and everything. I debated actually using the previews for this video to go ahead and just have like the spears and everything, but I didn't really know what to do for the episode, so I didn't know like what I would do. My idea was to go to the Nether because I imagine the spears, right, would be really good for killing wither skeletons, although they don't do much attack. They would keep them away. I think it's going to be a good combo weapon. Like, the bow definitely holds its own by itself. But, like, having, like, the sword and the spear, I think might be a lot of people's combo. Like, so you can kind of, like, keep your distance, get your sword out, and then hit it there. But, let's see how this goes. We should have pumpkins in one of these chests. Do we have shears in any of these chests? In here, nope. Surely I have shears somewhere. I feel like shears like the one thing I've made plenty of. Let me get some wool real quick. There we are. Okay. So so 16 is enough. Actually, no, I need 32 in total. So I believe it's going to be this one that I want. I'm going to have to get rid of that as well. And then this one I want. Actually, I'm going to have to get rid of all 3 of these. And we can go ahead and turn 2 of them at least in the copper chest. Which way are you all facing? This way. There we go. And then we can okay. No. Why did you do that? No. That's not what I want you to do. How do I... Do I just do... There we go. And then if I do... No. No. Why are you... Okay. Give me a minute. There we go. There we go. Alright. So let's do this. And this. And we can get these two sheared. There we go. Alright, we can break these. Yes. Alright. So if I put, is there... There are. So if I put this and this in there, will you take them to the right spot? Oh, you're just putting them in random chests. Okay. So you just gave up on that one. You're actually... I believe they get bored. I believe they get bored after 10 chests, so... I don't think this is going to work. I mean, they're cool, don't get me wrong. I just don't know if this is going to work. Because... he should have went ahead and put these over here. Did he? Yep, and he just put those in there. Okay. Well. Let's see if there's 9, 18. So, I could do 2. But again, that would be... I would have to make sure I put the right stuff in the chests. How do we make this work better? Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, they're fun little dudes to look at. Maybe I just have them around the, maybe I won't worry about having them be, now I mean, they can walk back and forth, and I won't worry about using them for the, this is also such kind of like a tight space anyway. So, excuse me. I'm just gonna get rid of these, and here, y'all can come out. Here, let me put like this out here. That way they both get out. And then y'all can go and check the different chests. Yeah, here, we'll put them like one right here. And I don't know if they're going to come over here. Oh, they will. Okay, let's put one like right here. I don't know if they're going to, like I said, come that far. But yeah, just to have them like walking around. I think that's kind of fun. They might go... They shouldn't actually wander outside of the village. If I made a iron golem, it might. Because they would just wander out. And they could also go into the water. But yeah, they're just going to be hobbling around. Giving some more life to the village. Which I like. I like that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there. Like I said, I really did not have much of a plan for this video, so it might be a little shorter, it might just be a little tamer. Honestly, not too much going on, so so sorry about that. But you know, I really honestly, like, there's a lot to do, but again, I also just don't know kind of what to do. But the Elytra has opened up a lot of courses for us, so I'm excited about that. I hope you are as well, and I hope that you did enjoy this video. If you want to see more from me and my channel, then make sure to hit that subscribe button. And again, if you do like this video, make sure to hit that like button. Yeah, let me know, you know, if there's anything particular you would like to see me do. You know, I do have plans, more plans for the world. This isn't just it. I'm not like, you know, running low on ideas. I have a lot of ideas. I think that's the problem. I have too many ideas and not enough knowledge on how to execute it. So, but yeah. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. See you on the next one. Stay happy, stay healthy, and God bless.